Hello there, Star Wars fans. Yesterday we were given more details about Team Fireball, and I thought it'd be interesting to compare them to the Ghost Crew and speculate on how they might evolve in the future. But first I want to say I'm Mike and welcome you back to Star Wars Speculation, where we love the anticipation and speculation that leads up to Star Wars releases. So hit that subscribe button and join our community today. So how exactly are the Ghost Crew and Team Fireball similar? Well, after watching the first trailer and the introduction to Team Fireball video, I was happy to see that Star Wars Resistance, just like Rebels, will have a family of people that need each other's support, in this case winning races for money. I find this very similar to the Ghost Crew early on when they were running jobs for Vizago. But just like in Rebels, I think this might change after the first season. Whereas the Rebels turned their focus more onto harassing the Empire, so too will Team Fireball become more focused on the First Order and that spy mission. Dave Filoni introduces us to Kazuda Xiono, who seems to have a much greater skill level at this point in his career than Ezra. However, he still has a lot to learn because the Colossus Station is a new and challenging place. So it would seem that Kaz and Ezra are almost opposites. Kaz is a skilled pilot, but doesn't have any street smarts, whereas Ezra had the street smarts to navigate and survive all on his own, but didn't really have a lot of skills as a pilot or a Jedi. So although both heroes do look a bit similar, their abilities are very different. Interestingly, Team Fireball doesn't have a Hera-type mother figure, but similar to Kanan, Yeager seems to be the father figure in the show. And also similar to Kanan, Yeager was involved with past conflict. Kanan, of course, was part of the Clone Wars fighting as a Jedi, and Yeager was part of the rebellion as a pilot. And very similar to Kanan, Yeager wants to avoid future conflict. But as Scott Lawrence, Yeager's voice actor, tells us, he keeps being pulled back into that conflict. The interesting question here is who is going to be pulling him back into that conflict? Certainly in Rebels, it was Hera that kept Kanan fighting against the Empire. So who is going to draw Yeager back into that conflict? I think it might actually be his entire crew of mechanics. They will see what the First Order is doing and slowly but surely convince Yeager to join their cause. But who is Tam like in Star Wars Rebels? We learn that the character is brave, tough, has attitude, and keeps her emotions to herself. This certainly seems like a young Sabine Wren in seasons 1 and 2. Remember, it took a long time for Sabine to open up about her past and share her emotions with her Rebels family. I look forward to something similar happening with Tam. But who exactly can I compare Nico to in the Rebels crew? Well, Zeb, of course. They are similar in the fact that they are both alien, but other than that, they are completely different. Zeb is cranky, whereas Nico is happy and encouraging. Zeb is the muscle of the Rebels crew, and Nico, although naive, seems to be the intellect of Team Fireball. Unfortunately, we haven't learned a lot about Bucket, but from what we know, he's quite a bit like Chopper, and the fact that he's eccentric and a war veteran from the rebellion. But let me know what similarities, differences, or theories I missed in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.